What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing the Storm King from Fortnite. Now the first thing we're going to do is draw in the upper eyelid. We're going to leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, we're going to draw a curve going up and then out. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. From the inside of the eyelid we're going to curve in and then up towards the middle. Right up towards the top, go to the right and do the same thing. Let's draw on the bottom edge of the eye. From the outside, we're going to step in, we curve down, and then in. Do that on both sides. Now it's going to curve across towards the inside of the eye. So we're going to start by going in, and then bending that down. Let's add the inside edge of the eye. So we're going to step in, draw that same curve, going across from top to bottom. Let's move down and draw on the top edge of the mouth. We're going to draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. Now from the ends, I'm going to draw a straight angle line going up and out. From the top of the mouth, we're going to curve this out and then down towards the cheeks. Now let's go back to the eye. From here I'm just going to draw a straight angle line aiming towards that point. We're not going to go all the way. We stop about halfway. And then we'll separate out the teeth. Starting with the center, we're going to draw a straight line going up. And draw one more on either side angling out. So halfway between the outside and that center line, draw an angle line going out towards the sides. Now let's curve out the cheeks. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and then out. From the cheeks, let's curve up and in, right beside the eye. And leave a little gap on the side there. And then from the top of the cheeks, we're going to come in and then up towards the top of the head. Come in an angle, we'll just bend that in. Go back to the left side, we're just going to go across, just bend that down in the center. We'll go up and out towards the right. Now we're going to continue working out towards the horns. So from this point, we'll curve out and then up. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to curve this around, aiming towards the top of the cheek. We'll stop right about there. And we're just going to pull this in and then down toward the side of the head. Let's move back up to the top. From this top point, I'm going to step down, curve out, and then up. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to come down, step up, curve out, and then down. And we'll connect the top and bottom with that same curve. Going out and then in. Now we're going to draw on the outside edge of the horn. From this point we're going to step up, we're going to curve out, and then down. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing, curving out and then down. Now we're going to pull this back in. Starting on the left, we're going to go straight up, curve in, and then up. Let's go to the right and do the same thing, curving up, and then bring that in. From here we're going to draw a straight line going out. Now let's go out towards the tip of the horns. Back on the side, we're going to curve up and out toward the left. Go up and out towards the right. Now we're going to taper the horn coming back in. Curve in and then down. Now from here we're going to curve this out, aiming towards this point. We're not going to go all the way. We'll stop right about there. Now we want to create an overlap along the top of the horn. So we step up, curve down, and then in. Now let's add some detail to the horns. We're going to start up here, draw a straight angle line coming down and out. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now let's bend this line out, going up, out towards the outside of the horn. come down here, draw a curve from the outside, coming down and in. Line this up on the right. Do that one more time. Step down, draw another curve, coming down and in. Then we'll add another curve along the base of the horn. We're going to step out, just follow that same curve going across. Now we're going to add some crystals along the outside of the horn. Let's start on the outside on the left. We're going to angle up and out. Just going to flatten off the end. And we'll pull this back down and then in. Let's do another one. Step down and out. Flatten off the end. And pull that back in. Add a couple more along the base. We're going to bring two lines in towards each other. Flatten off the end. Let's do that one more time. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Pulling two lines together. Flatten off the end. Let's do two more along the bottom. Let's move back in and draw on the lower jaw. We start with a curve. Starting from the left, curve down in the middle, and back up on the right side. We're going to angle down and out towards the chin with a straight angled line. Now from the ends, we're going to curve down and in. A short line. And we'll connect these two lines with a curve, going up and then back down. Let's separate out the teeth. Starting with the center, draw a short line coming down. Draw two more angle lines on either side. One on the left and one on the right. Now from these 2 points, we're going to angle down and in towards the base of the chin. Then we'll close off the bottom with a curve, coming down and then back up. Now I'm going to leave a gap on either side and draw a curve in the opposite direction. Let's add in the first set of fangs. Starting from this point, we're going to angle up and out towards the left, and then the right. Now we're going to come down towards the bottom. I'm going to curve out and then up. Let's flatten off the top of the fang. Draw a straight angle line going out. I'm going to connect the top and bottom with a straight angled line on both sides. I'm just going to draw the inside edge. We're going to go back to the inside, draw that same angle line coming down towards that bottom curve. Now we're going to tuck the second set of fangs in behind. So from the top, we're going to step down, angle up and out on both sides. And then from the bottom, we're going to step up, curve out, and then up. And then again, we're going to flatten off the top of the fang, just angling up and out on either side. Now let's connect the top and bottom with a straight angled line. And again, we're going to come back to the inside and draw that same angled line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Now we're going to connect the top of the head to the jaw. So we start on the cheek, we're going to draw a straight line coming down in behind the fangs. We're going to step in and draw another straight line coming down. Now let's move down and draw on the upper shoulders. We start underneath the outside fang on the left, curve out and then down. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to tuck the upper arms in behind the shoulder. So we're going to step up, curve out. Now we're just going to pull that back in. Just line this up on the right and do the same thing, curving out and then in. Now from this line, we're going to leave a gap. Start on the inside, we're going to curve in and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Line this up, curve in and then down. Then halfway along this curve, right here, start by curving down and in. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll draw a short angle line coming down and in towards the hips. Now this is going to blend into that tornado effect along the body. So right here, we curve out and in, go to the right, and do the same thing. Now let's do an overlap. Stepping out, curving out, then in, do the same thing on the right side. Let's move back out and draw the upper arms. From this point, I'm going to curve down and then out. Do the same thing on the right side. And then from here, we're going to step back, curve out and down towards the wrist on both sides. Now back on the left side, let's draw on the thumb. Start with a small half circle. At the end of the thumb, we'll draw a bracket. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting with a half circle, and then we'll add the bracket. Now we're going to add 3 fingers on either side. We start at the bottom of the thumb, curve down and then up around that bracket. We step down, curve down and up the second finger. Now the third finger is going to curve out and up underneath the arm, along the top. Curving out, pull this up. Just want to create a little overlap along the top. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting underneath the thumb, curve up the second finger, and then the third finger is going to go all the way around and tuck in underneath this curve. Now before we go any further with the detail, I want to add that smoke cloud effect along the bottom. So let's start in the center. We're going to draw a half circle, going up and then down. Now we're going to create a series of overlapping curves out towards the side. So start on the left, curve up and down. Do the same thing on the right. Now when we go back up, we draw a larger curve, going up and then in. Now we can vary the sizes so they don't balance out exactly. Let's go down here, we're going to do an overlap. Small curve, go to the top, curve up, and then back in. Let's go back to the left. Curve up and down, and do an overlap. Stepping in, curve up and out. Let's go back to the right and do a couple more. Coming around, and then one more time. And then we're going to continue this curved effect in behind the smoke. Starting on the left, curve around and in. And then one more time in behind the smoke. Now we're going to add a few curves along the bottom of the body. Start with the bottom here. And add one more along the top. Let's add that large crystal in the center of the chest. We start underneath the chin with 2 straight angled lines coming down and in. And we're going to come down and in towards the center point. Let's scatter some crystal along the side. So here we're going to go up and out, flatten off the end, and pull that back in. Now we can just vary the size of these crystals along the side. Now we're just going to tuck some underneath. Up and out, across and then in. And then we'll add a few smaller ones along the outside. And also along the top. We're also going to add some crystals along the outside of the arm. Let's start on the left, going up and out, flatten off the end, pull that back in, leave a gap, draw a slightly smaller one, and then one larger one on the top. Let's do the same thing on the right. We'll also add some more crystals along the shoulder. And we'll tuck a couple in behind. And also along the front. And now we're going to add some swirl patterns across the body. Let's start on the outside of the shoulder, curve out, in, and then swirl this back out. Let's do the same thing on the right in the opposite direction. So going out, in, and then back out. Let's add a swirl in the wrist. Starting from the outside, we're going to curve in, go back out, and then just pull that back in. Let's go to the outside on the right, in, out, and then back in. I'm also going to add one more along the body. Starting on the left, curve out, in, and then just swirl that back in on itself. We'll take that and flip it over on the right. So start with the bottom, out, in, and then out. And then finally, I'm just gonna add a couple more crystals along the top of the chest. We'll add almost like a diamond shape. Add a couple on the left, and then on the right. And that's pretty much it. There's the Storm King from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.